Hello, my sweethearts! Well, welcome back to Let's Replay Bloodborne. We are just powering ahead at the moment, and we have options. Last time we killed the amygdala in the Nightmare Frontier. Now we can do a lot of stuff. We can do another Chalice dungeon. We can go and have a try at the rest of the Hunter's Nightmare, which is the hardest part of the game. Or there's another place we could go to, actually, and I think that's what we're gonna do. Now, where is the correct headstone? This one, I think. This is what we're gonna do. If you remember, one of the past videos, I can't remember which one it was. There's so many of these things knocking about on my PlayStation now. They're just filling up the hard drive and spilling out all over the place. It's just Bloodborne everywhere. We got the Canehurst summons, a little letter which invites us to hobnob with the Canehurst nobles, who are also known as the Vile Bloods. And yeah, 3 guesses for what they are. Here we are. And why have we come back here? Why have we come back to Hemwick and in fact the Wish's Abode? What's that all about? Well, I will show you. Now that we have... Oh, hello. Hello, ladies. What, you wandering off? What happened there? I hit her! What happened there? That was a bit of a glitch, wasn't it? She should be dead. You should all be dead. I don't know what happened there. Anywho, oh, look, he's come as well. Come running. Sorry, man. Oh, fuck. Haha! Oh! I didn't visceral him, oh well. No matter at all. Oh, look at these guys, all crucified upside down. Isn't that lovely? What the hell? Why have those two been... Is that a joke? I think that might be a joke playing is given the of those two corpses. Swiftly on, because they do that, you know. There are a few around Bloodborne and whatnot, quite a few actually. Yeah. Why have we come back to Hemwick Charnel Lane? Well, this marks a crossroads between different areas that once stood around Yharnam. They don't anymore, obviously. Oh fuck. Because Yharnam is pretty much in ruins and most of the outlying kingdoms have been destroyed. But aha! There is one of the outlying kingdoms that we can visit. Isn't there, sir? It's what these guys are kind of do, in a way. These guys, the executioners, were created to hunt and fight the Canehurst nobles, the Vile Bloods, and they're trying to find the way to Canehurst. Now, if we approach this thing... Oh, what's happening? What's this all about? Hello? I mean, what the hell? Anyone who's read Bram Stoker's Dracula will be going nuts right now. Because this whole thing... Who opened that door? Anyway, this whole thing is just a giant reference to the opening scenes of Bram Stoker's Dracula. And, yeah, we can actually get in. Hello, horses. You're... not that pretty. There's something quite wrong with you, actually. But let's get in before the dogs come, shall we? Let's ride the carriage. This is not advisable. Spectral carriages that come from impossible directions with weird horses and no driver. That's not advisable. But we're going to do it anyway. There's a whole sequence at the beginning of Bram Stoker's Dracula which describes Jonathan Harker's journey through Wallachia to Dracula's castle, and it's that. That's it. That whole scene there is basically ripped directly from Bram Stoker's Dracula. And it's a bit of a clue of what we're going to find at Castle Canehurst. Which is kind of cool, isn't it, really? I do like that. I like that a lot. Literary illusions, my loves. There's lots of them in Bloodborne. Oh, it's snowing. Dear me, very poor weather to have the horses out in, I've got to say. But didn't we establish earlier that the bridge is broken? There is no bridge to Canehurst anymore. So how did we get here? So, out we get. In our fabulous armour. Wow. And that, I mean, really, that is Dracula's castle from the novel. I mean, it's not how Vlad Tepes's castle actually is, but that made in the novel. And oh, well, these horses are dead, and they've been dead for a long time. And oh, this coach is frozen over and has been here for a long time, and there's no bridge. There's Yarnum over there, by the way. How did that... Down there, all the way down there, you can... A little bit of Bergenworth, that's cool. So how did we get here? It's all very creepy, isn't it? I love the way this game does storytelling, it's brilliant. It's just a lovely little creepy detail. It's so elegantly done. I love it. I think, to be honest, I love Dark Souls very much, but I think Bloodborne does it better. Thus far, for me, and I've played Sekiro as well, I've played through all of the Dark Souls games, as you know, because I've done it on this channel, although I still have to finish Dark Souls 3, sorry about that. Bloodborne is the best of them. Without a shadow of a doubt, Bloodborne is the best of them. Well, look at this. These are the nobles of Canehurst, and you will notice that the women are generally given higher status than the men. It's a bit of a matriarchal society, actually. And if we look down here, there's going to be something horrible. You see them? Skittery, horrible, bugly things. It's those bloody ticks. Those giant tick things that we've already encountered in the Chalice dungeons. They are everywhere here, because they are the distorted descendants of Canehurst, and they're also giant pains in the arse. They're very difficult to take out, I can tell you. Especially the big ones. They vary in size quite dramatically, and there's some very, very big, fat, bloated ones who are very nasty. Hello! Oh, they're so gross. Aren't you? So... Oh, fuck. That's not good. Oh, look at the tongue, the proboscis. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Look, they're tough as well. And look at that. That hopping attack takes off half my health. They're horrible, aren't you? Vile creatures. Vile bloods, in fact. But this is what happened to them. The descendants, the people of Canehurst basically became vampires. You bastard! Absolute bastard! That's horrible. They became vampires as a result of, as Alfred told us, some breakaway priest from Bergenworth bought some of the corrupted blood to Canehurst, but it did something different to the nobles of Canehurst. It turned them into those things. Lovely, eh? Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now, hopefully, my blood echoes will just be lying around. Yeah, good. You know, I don't have to kill them. I actually don't have to kill them. I can just run. I can just run to the entrance here, which is probably the advisable thing to do, to be honest. Even though you do have to be careful. And there are items to get. I'll get them later. Won't I, my loves? Oh. Oh, it's opening for me. That's cool. Or creepy, depending on how you look at it. Right, now we're in here. I'm going to switch to the Tonatress, because there are occult enemies to deal with in here. Remember sneak attack. Indeed. Oh, sorry. How pretty. Look at the marble floor. It's beautiful. Polished to a sheen. Another example of how the environments change in this game. Canehurst, unlike a lot of the areas in the game, has been maintained. Hello? Just obsessively scrubbing there. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. Yes, those guys are vampires too. Although those are the male versions, and they are slightly degenerate compared to the females. Now, that crying... That's nowhere. Let's pick this up, and we've got Madman's knowledge, but... Whoa! Ghosts! This is also what happened to the nobles of Canehurst. They became accursed, and they are now here for eternity, in ghostly form. which is kind of creepy, is it not? I mean, in this form, they're not too bad. Later on, they become much more difficult. I mean, they're quite tough now, to be honest. This is one of the higher level areas of the game, and the boss, Martyr Logarius, is a pain in the arse. He's going to be particularly difficult for us because we have high insight and all of his attacks are occult-based, they're arcane. Knocking the candles over all over the place. I actually feel bad about that. Someone took the time to stack and to arrange these candles, and we're just knocking them over willy-nilly. Beautiful statuary, I've got to say. Beautiful, beautiful statuary. There aren't many of the actual vile bloods left alive, unfortunately. Most of them have degenerated into those tick things. Or they're these guys, the ghosts. And a lot of them were slain. There's a whole order of hunters dedicated to hunting them, of which Alfred is one. Inspired by the aforementioned Martyr Logarius, who we are going to be meeting, unfortunately. Okay. Is anything going to come up on me from behind? No, I think we're alright. For now. What have we got? The Reiter Palash. That's a Canehurst weapon, and it's pretty damn good, I've got to say. Very quick. It's a rapier-like weapon. It moves very, very quick, but not really one I'm used to using, to be honest. Ah! I wonder what's better against them. Does my Beast Cutter work against them, I wonder? I can't imagine it does, because it's not really the kind of weapon... Well, it's pretty good, but it's not as good as the Tonatrus. Because the Tonatrus is made for this kind of enemy. Oh, this is where they're difficult. When they gang up on you, this is where it's tricky. And they're going to be doing that a lot. They're actually designed to work in tandem, these enemies, and that makes them very, very tricky indeed. Aha! Ideally, you want them sort of gang together like that so you can take them down at once. But you don't want them coming at you from separate angles. If they come at you from separate angles, then they are going to massacre you. You see the one there? Look. That's another example of the environmental storytelling in this game. You get the impression that that one committed suicide, or was pushed over the balcony. Isn't that cool? What have we got here? A bloodstone chunk! Oh, we can upgrade one of our weapons to full now. Aha! And we can, in fact, visceral them. Off you go. That was amusing. That was a very amusing death indeed, I've got to say. Okay, right. We're going to be heading to a dining room up here. And yeah, I am going to do it. Sorry. Not until we get there, obviously. Okay, there we are. They're very deceptive, these things. You think they're going to be really smooth. When they explode, when they actually start to attack you, they're very quick. And they can kill you in a single combo, a single flurry. So you do want to be very, very careful of them. I actually do feel very bad for killing these guys, because they're not... Again, they're an enemy that isn't really doing anything. They're just scrubbing the floors. Okay, what have we got in here? It's... What is it, ladies and gentlemen? Remember your Resident Evil. What is it? A dining room. Sorry. Couldn't resist. But it's also not as empty as it appears. When we pick this up, back away, because there's a lot of them. All female, interestingly. The males have servile status. All of those servants scrubbing the floors are male. There's a knightly species later on, and they're male as well. It's like they're defending the noble females of Canehurst. Look at this, isn't it beautiful? And another stylistic difference in the game. The game does this so often. Ooh, hello. Those are creepy. Oh, look, smashed mirrors. Interesting. Well, what else would you get in a vampire's castle? Yeah? What is it Dracula calls them? A vile bauble of man's vanity, I believe is what Dracula calls them. After throwing one out of the window violently. Jonathan Harker's shaving mirror, in fact. Yep, all the mirrors are smashed, and all of these guys are apparently nobles of Canehurst. Very beautiful. Hello. Oh, is this where we get... I think it is. Is this one of the Canehurst sets? The noble dress, yeah, there is a male equivalent later on, and I probably will be putting it on because I love it. The Canehurst set is gorgeous. Right, let's go and have a look at the view. Oh, look at that, isn't it pretty? There's Hemwick, there's Yarnham. Can we see Bergenworth from here as well? Bergenworth is just round the corner there, lost in those valleys. But there is an area where we can see Bergenworth. I love that the gaming world is so coherent in this game, as it is in a lot of the Dark Souls games. I love that bit. Right now, ooh, did you hear that? What was that? Oh, it was you. This is one of the mechs of Canehurst. They've become these degenerate gargoyle things, and they're very good for grinding up your weapons because they give bloodstone shards when they die, which is really useful. They can be quite dangerous though, so you do need to be careful. Two bloodstone chunks, bloody hell. Doing very well here. Where'd you go, me lovely? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Got stuck, didn't you? If they attack you, they've got some very unpleasant attacks, those guys. They can sort of embrace you with their wings and feed on your blood, which is not nice. You've got to be careful as well, because look, they masquerade as gargoyles. So you've got to be very... Oh no! That might kill me, actually. Nom, 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 nom. Ew, get off, you vile thing. That was a bad touch. That was a very bad touch. I did not ask to be embraced. Especially under these conditions. Social distancing, sir. Social distancing. Ew. Oh, he's not dead. There we are. He is now. Ew. Creepy, creepy things. Right. We're going to meet one of the Canehurst Knights as well in a moment. Beware of ambush. Very much so. Very much so. Here's one of the knights, and they're actually quite tough. They are of a knightly order, and they're designed to protect the nobles, so they're quite nasty actually. Aha! Although they do fly back quite pleasantly, I've got to say, I like that. Right, let's just let's get rid of him. Yeah, you don't want to engage them in a sword duel because they're tough. They will wreck your face, you know? I love the fact that there's still these pretensions of the order and nobility of Canehurst, even though it's degenerated to this condition. Why is there stuff coming? Oh, right, it's a message, okay. Yeah, Canehurst is as degenerate as everywhere else in the game, and as falling apart. There's nothing left of it. You see them? Now, some of these I can knock off the edge. Off you go. Oh, and you, fine. Go on then. Oh, the Executioner's garb. That's pretty... I like the Executioner's garb, but it's not the one I want. It's not the one I want. I want the noble outfit, which is gorgeous. We look very dapper in it, I've got to say. This is a tough area. Look at the ghosts all littered throughout the library. Presumably reading books, which is an odd pursuit for ghosts. I've got to say. Damned souls, I wonder what they read about. The Vile Blood Register, all that does, it's a multiplayer item, and it just lets you see when there's an option to swear yourself to the Vile Blood clan, and that just lets you see who's online, you know, what other Vile Bloods are around and all that kind of thing. It's quite cool, it's quite fun. Okay, right, now this area, you need to take it really slowly, because if you jump in all willy-nilly, you're gonna die. You're gonna end up dead. Because these things they are so positioned that they will just gang up on you and gank you. Isn't that right, lovely? See? There's also one of the servants up there, one of the Canehurst servants, and he's going to be throwing poison darts at you. And when the dart hits you, it curses you, and the curse drives these ghosts into a blood frenzy. They go absolutely berserk. So best thing you can do, take as many out as possible before you're in range. And then go and get him. He's got to die first, ideally. No, why did you do that? Just destroying all the upholstery. What's that about? I mean, I get that you're not happy being a cursed ghost, but, you know. I don't think anyone's particular... Oh, fuck, really? Oh, no, I've got to go repair my weapon. That's a ball ache. That really is a ball ache. Oh, well, I'll go and do it in a moment. But not until I've unlocked this area. I'm going to be a bit bloody... Oh, bastard, he's put the curse on me, shit. Right, alright then. Right, I'm going to kill him. No. Oh, fuck, this is bad. Oh, I'm caught. Right, okay. Let's see if I can lure them up here. That might help. Because what I can do is take a lot of them out at once with this. Yeah, this should help. Whoa! Yeah, they're tough now. Tougher than they were, that's for damn sure. I can't use my Tonitrus either. Shit, that's bad. Right, I'm gonna see about sweeping them all aside like this. There we go. And... yeah, the more I can get at once, the better. I forgot, the Tonitrus, one of the weaknesses of it, if you overuse it, it breaks very quickly. And I was overusing it here, to be honest. There we go. One of the benefits of the Beast Cutter, my loves, it allows you to attack at range. Very, very cool indeed. What's up here? Nothing, I'd assume. Church waits ahead, therefore pray with care. Wander a safe place. Oh, right, okay, so you can sort of run up the back here. That's clever. I like that. Right, you. I've had quite enough of your shenanigans. Thank you. Right, what I can do now is get that chest without worrying about being ganked in the back. Hey, there we are. What have we got here? Evelyn! Oh, that's a very nice gun. That's a very nice firearm indeed. We may be switching out for that. I love the Evelyn. Okay, right. We've got to be damn careful up here. There's a lot of those, a lot of the knights, but also a lot of the guys who will stick you with the curse, so we've got to be particularly careful. Aha! That's how you deal with the knights. From behind, preferably. And no, I'm not going to make any comment on that. Oh, you little shite, I'm having you. I am so having you, you little bastard. Yeah. I don't know what they're called, Canehurst servants or something like that. But they are giant pains in the arse in this sector, they really are. There he is, obsessively cleaning. Because this is all they've got left in their lives, such as they are. Is that not right, my lovely? It's because of their loyalty. That's the implication anyway. They are mindlessly, pathologically loyal to Canehurst and to the nobility that they serve. Even though they are knights, you know, they're supposed to be out there doing noble things for the glory of Canehurst. Of course, there's no opportunity for that anymore. Because Canehurst, really as a kingdom, doesn't exist. Look at him there, just scrubbing away! Oh, you're already active. Ooh, that's not good. That's good. Nah. Look at that with his rapier. That's the Reiter Palash, by the way. That's the weapon. Oh no! Oh, that sucks ass, that does. Oh well, no worries. We can run back up and just reclaim those blood echoes. I know how to run through the... I've done it many times, believe me. On the way up to Martyr Logarius, who's the boss of this area, I've run through this area many times, because Martyr Logarius is a giant pain in my posterior. He really is. Forsaken Canehurst. God, so many blood echoes there. I need to get those back with haste. What's with all the statues and everything? I mean, I get the notion of the statues, but why are they just sort of laid around everywhere? Ew, you creepy, creepy fuckers. Ugh. It's a very decorous and ornamental culture, isn't it, Canehurst? Which I kind of like, I've got to say. If there were anywhere in the game where I wanted to be, to set up shop, you know, it would be Canehurst. Because it's so pretty. It would be here, actually, in the library. I mean, who wouldn't want this? This library is amazing! Okay, right, I'm going to take out... Before I do anything, I'm going to take out this little bastard up here. Not you. You can carry on scrubbing. You. Oh, you bastard. Look at him hitting me with his stick! How dare you! Dear me. Right. I'm going to have to be quite careful about this, because these guys are dangerous, as has been demonstrated. They are dangerous. So look at this! Look at this! Right, I'm going to take you out from afar, actually. I'm not going to give you the chance for a noble fight. I'm really not. Oh, there's another one behind me. Shit. No chance for a noble fight. Sorry. Oh, you little shit. No, I'm just going to deal with you. Nice and quickly from afar. There we go. Actually, I'm going to do the same for all of you. It's easier that way. You first, though. Because you are going to be a pain if I don't. Oh fuck, it went through him, shit! Oh, you utter swine, there we go. There we go. Right, your turn. Does this feel bad? Because these guys are trying to fight, you know, according to Queensberry rules? No. It doesn't feel bad at all, it feels glorious. Okay, right. Where are mine blood echoes? It was you that killed me last time, wasn't it, you utter swine? Right, maybe you've got them. Maybe you've got my blood echoes, I don't know. God, I love the beast cutter to bits, I really do. I mean, it's not really much good against vile bloods as such, it's not made to be, but it's still pretty bloody good. Hang on, there's another one of those. Where are my blood echoes? Okay, where are they? Blood. Oh, another bloodstone chunk! Oh, you've got them! You've got them! You don't deserve them. Ah. I'll have those back, please. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right, now, have we dealt with all of those? No, we haven't. There's still another one obsessively polishing there. Look how quickly his hand's moving. That is brilliant. Love it to bits. There is a sense of humour here. There is a sort of gallows sense of humour. Which is not something you get often in Bloodborne. That's more of a Dark Souls thing, to be honest. Now, where's the open window? God, just look at this library. I want it. Okay, right. There's a vast opportunity to fall and kill yourself here. So, best not do that, eh? Best not, my loves. And now, where are they? Two of these things come down here. Gotcha! Best to take them out quickly. Oh, he turned his back on me. Fair enough. You do that, lovely. That's a sonic attack that they do, which can stun you. Quite dangerous. Quite dangerous. Okay, right. But it's this area I'm concerned about. The ghosts in here do something slightly different. They go mad, basically. There's a particular ghost in here, a headless one, that wails and empowers all of the others. It's got sort of arcane abilities. It makes them mad. There it is, the headless one. So we want that gone. Fortunately, it's slightly weaker than the others as well. Unfortunately, there's more than one of them. Which makes things slightly different. Hey! Ew. I love that. This is the gothic horror area, basically. It's headless ghosts, it's vampires, it's spectral horsemen. It's... Oh, no, that's the spell. It holds you. So the others can come and kill you. It's horrible. You deserve... Well, you're already dead. You're already dead, so you don't deserve to die. To die again, maybe? Yeah, there's a couple more around here as well. You need to be so careful here. Because if you get stunned, you're fucked. There's the headless one that can stun you. I want to lure him out, for one thing. Come on. Come on. Don't just stand there. Come and fight me, you little creep. Oh, this might kill me. This might kill me. Shit! Shit! Oh, that was close. That was close. Wasn't it lovely? Love the outfits in Canehurst. They're much more sort of Victorian, aren't they, than the rest of Yarnham. Oh, stop it! They can just keep spamming this, which is slightly annoying, actually. See, they just keep doing it, but there's nothing to capitalise on it now, so they may as well just stop. See, it's silly. Get off. Okay, right. There we go, one of them's dead. There we go. That's it. And he's cursed me as well, bloody hell. How many status effects can one hunter have? That's what I want to know. Okay, right. God, I want this library. In all of its dilapidation as well, it actually looks better dilapidated to me. Executioner's gloves. Now those are an arcane item, and pretty good as well, actually. We can use them. We've got the arcane power to do it. Oh, hello. Didn't see you. Have you noticed they've all had their throats slit? They're actually victims of Marta Logarius and Alfred and that lot. The Knight's Garb. I am going to change into this because I absolutely love the Knight's Garb. I'm not going to put the wig on. There's a wig that comes with it because the wig is silly. I'm going to put on to go with it Gascoigne's hat because I think that would look really damn good. It's not the Constable's Garb. Where is it? Where is it? Dull clothes, foreign garb, bone ash armor, Knight's Garb. Ooh, it's so lovely. Fact. Yeah. Let's put on the gloves as well. Knight's gloves. And the Knight's leggings. Knight's trousers. I think it looks fabulous. I love it to bits. I love, look, this slung over cape and everything. It's rakish, is what it is. Maybe could do without the ruff. I'm not so fond of the ruff, but everything else, yeah, that's a gorgeous look. I think I might keep that for a while. Look at the way it flows as well. I love that. I love that. The split up the back, that does it for me. The little dagger, the clasp, yeah, I think it's beautiful. People should dress like that. Ooh. Yeah, I know, right? This is no time to be having an attack of vertigo. Ooh, okay. Which way are we going? I think we can go across this way first. And there's some stuff here. There's the crest of Canehurst. Hello. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I see ya. Come on, you sneaky git. Yeah, that's right. Now I've got to be careful with him at the edge here, because a blow from me could carry me over the edge, so... Kin cold blood. Mmm, delicious. Delicious. Yeah, if we fall down there we die, so we need to be quite careful here. I mean, the only thing I don't like about the outfit is the headgear, which is a wig, which is why I'm wearing Gascoigne's hat instead. Okay. Yay, that's what I wanted to do. This is a shortcut. It opens up a very, very cool shortcut indeed. This is a gothic trope as well, the bookcase that moves, yeah. Right, we can take these down now, one at a time, which is eminently preferable to all at once. Isn't it lovely? Throwing a temper tantrum. Come on, all of you. And you can sod off with a little blowpipe. That's one of the few weapons I don't think we can get, you know, there isn't actually a blowpipe that we can use. I don't think so, anyway. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Aha! Ow! Bollocks. Oh no! I forgot about that. Yes, she'll go mad now, won't you? With your temper tantrum. Righty-ho, my loves. We really should deal with him first, to be honest. Ow! Right, okay. Right, I'm going to deal with you. You are a giant pain in my backside. Actually, you all are at this point. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to flee. I'm just going to run and get back to the bonfire. Not the bonfire? No! Ooh, heresy. I'm going to get back to the lantern, of course, because I need to repair my tonotrus. God, we look good. We look good. It looks like it would be quite warm as well, so, you know, keep us nice and toasty in this awful weather. Okay, we've got loads of blood echoes. Absolutely tons of them. We've also just opened the way up to Martyr Logarius as well, so let's go. Well, we might do that. We might do that this video. We might not. Logarius is tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Okay, right. First things first, we need to repair the tonotrus. Okay, right. Oh, look. Yes. Nearly broken. We don't want that. Definitely don't want that. What can we fortify? We can fortify everything by the looks of it. Beast Cutter +7. Not the tonotrus? That's a shame. What else can we do? Evelyn. Should we work up Evelyn? Because Evelyn's pretty good, I've got to say. I'm okay with the rifle at the moment, I've got to say. No, we're fine. Blood gems, is there anything we can do to make our weapons even meatier? Because every little helps. Nothing that oh, it's got good blunt, but nah, that's fine. Anything for you? No. I mean, insofar as the blood gems go, we've got a lot of stuff actually that's slightly higher than the level we are. So, okay, no, that's all good. Excellent. Now we can level up a little bit. Hello.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire?
I desire to just... Oh, the menus come up and block my view. I was enjoying that. Okay.
Very well.
Right. What should we do? Let's go for a little bit of vitality, a little bit of endurance, and that should do us, I think. Woo! Oh god, it's left us with quite a lot actually. I might...
Farewell, good hunter.
I might spend these, actually, just so we've got... so we're not losing stuff and whatnot. Oh, yeah, we could definitely do with some of these. I will buy 40 of them. Okay, and how are we doing? Oh, we've got loads, actually. I'll spend the rest on some Molotovs. There we go. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That is just fabulous. And I'm not just talking about us either. So, my loves, when we come back, we are going to take on Martyr Logarius, one of the harder bosses in Bloodborne. Takes me a while to get used to him, so expect lots of tries against Martyr Logarius. Until then, my dears, bye-bye!